It's time to ball, y'all. I'm Stuart Scott, and it is almost time to do the thing. One of the most popular players in the league today, Vince Carter, is an unstoppable offensive player when he gets his game going. Sporting a gaudy career average of over 23 points a game, the one thing you know is that Vince is not shy about attacking the rim. Magic, Raptors. It's going to be off the Chazane.
Welcome, sports fans. The stage is set here at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto. The visiting Orlando Magic will square off against the Raptors here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hello, everybody. I'm Bob Fitzgerald here with Bill Walton, and Michelle Tafoya will join us later. As we watch the teams warm up, Bill, which players do you have your eyes on?
Vince, you have to be pretty good just to get on the floor in this league, but these guys are really something special. Vince Carter is an extraordinarily talented shooting guard. He's an absolute magician with that ball. It's an extension of his mind. His magnificent ball handling ability really frees him to take the initiative and create opportunities offensively. Standing just across the court is another difference maker. Tino Mobley is an exceptional shooting guard. He's such a hard worker out there, and he can do a little bit of everything. What a great competitor, no question about it.
Thanks, Bill. Well, it's time for tip-off. Let's get underway. The Raptors control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Now let's go down to Michelle Tafoya, who has an update for us. Michelle?
Thanks, Bob. I spoke with the Raptors head coach before the teams came out, and he knows he's going up against a savvy offensive squad. He said, quote, they've got such great court vision, so we really have to be heads up on defense, or they'll get a lot of easy looks. It's all about D. Let's see how it pans out. Back to you, fellas.
Thank you, Michelle. Cato. Reeled in by Bob.
That's what happens when you don't square up for your jumper. He faded away on that one and gave himself a much tougher shot to make.
Bounce pass to Carter. Backs down. Top of the key. Cato reels it in. Pass to Mobley. Tries to back him in. Arujo snatched the rock off the defensive boards. Elevates. Hammered, and he'll go to the line. He gets the first of two. He gets them both. The Magic bring it up court, but we have a 4-point game. Passes to Mobley. Shoots. Can't finish at the rim.
That one was his to make, but I guess with the defenders nearby, he just got flustered. Better luck next time.
The pass to Rose. Releases from 15. Cato grabs the inside rebound. To Turkoglu. Cato drops. The inbound to Alston. Skip pass to Rose. Bounces it to Carter. Raises up. Can't get the bucket from 20.
Has read the scouting report and knows what he needs to do. Play him close and don't give him any open jumpers.
The bounce pass to Mobley. The pass to Mobley. 13 feet out. Bosch goes way up to get that rebound. Skips it to Rose. Gives the up fake. Rose. Good.
He really came through on this play. You can see how he got into perfect position to score the second time around in the replay.
They bring it up court, 2:23 left in the first quarter. Swings it to Mobley. Pass to Francis, sizing up his man. With the runner, gets the bucket.
Fantastic shot, especially considering that his momentum was still carrying him forward.
The Raptors advance it, and they're up by 2. To Arujo. Passes to Carter. The fast break. Pass to Battie. Rips it down.
Once he got inside that time, there was no doubt about it. He was going to throw it down.
The pass to Rose. Bounce pass to Carter. Shoots from the post. Nice rebound by the 6-year veteran out of Maryland.
That's exactly the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on the offensive end, but sometimes those shots just don't drop.
The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Mobley. Passes to Carter. To Rose. The feed to Carter. To the rim. Rebounded by Alston. Misses the tough shot. Hands it off to Francis. Pass to Mobley. Passes to the left block. The tough shot. Cans the shot.
You have to love these post-up battles. It's all a chess game down there, and he definitely had the checkmate move there.
The Raptors advance it, and they'll try to end the run. Passes to Carter. Passes to the baseline. Off-balance shot. Swishes it through.
Those leaning jumpers can be very tough to hit. He kept his concentration, though, and buried it.
The Magic work it up court. They're shooting 50% from the floor. 6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tosses it up. Can't nail the jumper.
Get position. Get on the offensive glass.
Skip pass to Carter. The pass to Bosch. With the hop step. Hits the far iron, it goes in. Fires up a shot from the opposite baseline. Not this time. We're at the end of one and it's close. The score, 10-10. Battie inbounds to start the second quarter.
Let's go, D. Let's go. You can do it.
To Mobley. Pass, cross court. Backs him down. With the hook shot. Rose gets the defensive rebound.
Steve Francis could have definitely found himself an easier shot than that one. That's one of those where you're stunned if it goes in.
The skip pass to Rose. Lets it go from the wing. Too much mustard on that one. Pass to Turkoglu. Passes to Mobley. Bounces it to Mobley. Shoots from 12.
Nice shot.
Nice bucket that time. Looking at it from another angle, it really lets you appreciate the athleticism of these NBA players.
The Raptors bring it up court, and they're down by 2. Dishes it to Rose. Rose gently drops it in.
Jalen Rose is tremendous. He's just right now stuck on a bad team. He's got a bad rap in terms of people thinking that he is divisive on team chemistry issues, but this is a guy who's never been on that special team. You team him up with some really quality players out there, and I think that the sky is the limit for Jalen Rose.
Dunks it home.
He has an unbelievable crossover, and he knows how to use it. Perfect execution to get to that slam dunk.
Inbound pass to Alston. Passes to Bosch. Pass to Rose. With the shot. Comes up empty from the wing.
The defender had him hearing footsteps, and he couldn't maintain concentration on the shot. Nice D there.
To Mobley. Crosses it over. Drive to the hole. Money. The Raptors work it up court, and they're trailing 16-12. The pass to Carter from deep. Count it.
Don't give him the three. Tee him up.
Swings it to Turkoglu. Passes to Mobley. Spins. Was out of bounds there, and it'll cost him possession. Alston will head to the bench. Cato will come off the floor. They bring it up court. 2:11 left in the half. Pass to Araujo. To Williams. 5 on the shot clock. Dumps it to Araujo. On the money.
That was an excellent play. Watch the job he does here, Fitz. Nice bucket.
Magic advance it. We have a 1-point game. The pass to Turkoglu. The bounce pass to Mobley. With the crossover. Skips it to Turkoglu. 5 in the shot clock. Denied by Vinsanity. And that's his 3rd block of the game.
The defense had their number that time. They just swarmed him on that shot and timed the block perfectly.
The handoff to Araujo. Goes up. Graceful finish.
Sometimes you just have to force things to create your own offense. He did a nice job of going inside to make something out of nothing.
DeClerc inbounds to Francis. Magic advance it, and they'll try to stop the run. The skip pass to Mobley. The 10-footer. Araujo scoops it up.
Edu Turkoglu got a terrific look there, and he'll hit that 99 times out of 100. It's that one time, though, that'll get you.
Tries to back him in. Changes the shot. Hauled down inside by DeClerc.
They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry, Fitz.
Swings it to Mobley. 9-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Francis. Crosses it over. Get that out of here. Rose picked his pocket. It's 1-on-1. Excellent move by the 8-year vet out of Villanova.
The defense was completely out of position, and he made him pay with a seemingly effortless soft layup. That's a nice play.
We reach halftime with the score, 21-16. While we have a bit of time here, Bill, let's break down the first half with our ESPN Game Track review.
Jalen Rose has been scoring well for them, and he showed a lot of hustle in the first half. There's no question that he's giving his all to try to get the victory, and I certainly expect more of the same from him in the second half. Mobley has been going all out on the other side, and it's still so very close. You know he's going to come back ready to play in the second half. We'll see if they can take the lead here.
Thanks for the update, Bill. Let's get set to begin the third quarter. Throws it in to start the third. Michelle Tafoya has some extra info for us. Michelle?
Thanks, Bob. During halftime, I had a moment to talk with the head coach of the Raptors. He told me that despite their lead, he thinks they can play even better. He wants his team to stay focused and, quote, not lose sight of the goal at hand. We'll see if they meet his expectations in the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Michelle. The pass to Bosch. To Arujo. 7 on the shot clock. Carter. Snatched in off the defensive glass by Batiste. Here's the break. Tries the spin move. Releases. Turkoglu gets the offensive rebound. Clanks it off the front of the rim. It's one-on-one.
Hedo Turkoglu has got to be upset that one didn't fall. Anytime you get right to the rim like that, it's tough to miss.
Off-target three by Carter. The fast break. Passes to Mobley. Connects.
He drove that one right into the teeth of the defense, Fitz. I don't care how that one looked. That was not an easy layup.
The Raptors work it up court, and they're ahead 21-18. Swings it to Carter. Pump fakes. Fires top of the key. He gets it to fall. Batiste looks fresh coming back on the floor. He gets them both. They bring it up court. Pass to Turkoglu. The tray. Blocked out of the sky by Arujo.
The defense didn't give him a lot of room there. He's not really a great three-point shooter, so he needs all the space he can get.
Skip pass to Rose. Shoots from the corner. It falls short. The Magic advances, and they're trailing by 5. The pass to Turkoglu. Skips it to Batiste. Passes to Mobley. Shoots the three. That's the 7th rebound by Arujo. Here's the break. Pulls up. Carter hauls it in. Swatted away by Howard. Here's the break. To Turkoglu. Launches beyond the arc. Scooped up by Arujo. Bounce pass to Rose. Bounces it to Carter. Pass to Alston. 7 on the shot clock. Slams it through. The Magic work it up court, and they haven't hit a shot from beyond the arc. Skips it to Mobley. Turkoglu. Bosch scoops up his 4th rebound so far.
He goes off and boxed out.
Swings it to Rose. Bounces it down low. Throws a shot out of this area code. Howard came up with the steal. Here's the break. Arujo will leave the floor. Cato comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Sinks the first of 2. Batiste will come back onto the floor. He gets them both. They bring it up court. 1:42 left in the third quarter. The pass to Carter. Dumps it inside. Shoots from the post. Yanked down by Batiste. Here's the break. Slams it through.
That's how you're supposed to finish a play. Elevate and then flush it with both hands.
The Raptors work it up court, and they're in front by 3. The bounce pass to Rose. Passes to Carter. To Carter. 13 feet out. Batiste corrals the miss.
Have been stagnating offensively in the third.
The pass to Turkoglu. Skip pass to Francis with the crossover. Releases. Hits the jumper.
Francis.
The Raptors work it up court. They're shooting 37% from the floor. Pass to Rose. To Marshall. Marshall. Howard pulls it down inside.
That's it.
Passes to Mobley. For the lead, he gets hammered and he'll head to the strike. Batiste will come off the floor. And it's good. He gets them both. Inbound pass. The Raptors work it up court, and they'll play for the last shot here. Swings it to Rose. Backs in. To stop the run. It falls. Dumps it off to Cato. Dumps it down low. What a pass by the 8-year vet out of Iowa State. Cannons it the entire length of the court. Off the mark. We've just finished the third, and it's still anybody's ball game. The score, 28-27. Marshall inbounds it to start the final quarter. Pass to Rose. Passes to the right block. Shoots right block. The Raptors turn it over. The pass to Turkoglu. The tough shot. Bosch skies for the rebound.
The defense read the scouting report, and they're going to sag off him out there. He has to be honest with himself and recognize that that's not a good shot for him.
They've got to rush it. Gives the up fake. Launches it. Howard yanks down the rock off the defensive glass. To Turkoglu. The skip pass to Mobley. Backs him down. Shoots with the clock winding down. Ripped down inside by Bosch. It's 2-on-1. Francis grabbed it. Passes to Howard. Bounce pass to Mobley. Seven on the shot clock. Pass to Cato. Bounces it to the middle. Sails in. Hauled in off the offensive glass by Mobley. Lays it right in.
When you get in close like that, you have to be able to seal the deal no matter how much traffic you're in, Fitz. That was a nice play.
They bring it up court right around the 3-minute mark here in the fourth. Skips it to Rose. Passes to the baseline. With the shot. Ball snatches another rebound for a total of 7.
The name of the game is finishing off the play, Fitz. That wasn't an easy layup by any stretch of the imagination, and he had to earn what he got that time. Nice job of going to the rack and laying it in there.
The pass to Mobley. The ball's loose. The Magic get control. Pass to Cato. Shoots from the post. Off the backboard and in.
Kelvin Cato isn't in the game for his shooting, but he took full advantage of that opportunity and got it to fall.
They bring it up court. 2:18 left in regulation. Switch through by Rose. Francis heads up court, and with a bucket here, can get his 10th point of the game. Pass to Howard. Crosses it over. Shoot from the corner. Can't extend their 1-point lead. Swings it to Williams. Seven on the shot clock. Dishes down low. Marshall tries to drop it in, but it won't go. They're running.
Daniel Marshall went up strong in the lane, but with that defensive pressure, it was too tough a shot to make. Nice effort, though.
Williams grabbed the inside rebound. Jams it in.
Oh my, that's going to make SportsCenter tonight. Big finish there off the alley-oop.
Francis advances it, is shooting 44% from the floor. Gives the up fake from 18 feet away. Can't connect, and they still trail by 1. It's 1-on-1. To Carter. Passes to Marshall. Shoots. Picked up by Carter. Finishes with a soft touch.
Sometimes you just have to force things to create your own offense. He did a nice job of going inside to make something out of nothing.
Magic advancing, and their backs are to the wall now. They must score here to stay alive. To Turkoglu. The pass to Mobley. Pass to Francis. Gives the up fake. Sweet rebound by the second-year man out of Georgia Tech.
They just can't get it to fall here in the fourth.
7-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Alston looks fresh coming back on the floor. Howard will head to the bench. The inbound to Alston. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Francis works it up court, and he's got 8 points. The pass to Turkoglu. To stop the run. The defensive rebound by Marshall. Knocks it down. He gets them both. Feeds it to Turkoglu. Tries to post him up. Shoots from the post. Clanks it off the front of the rim. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Cato hold it in. Passes to Mobley. Pump fakes. The wing shot was sunk by Mobley. There's the final horn, and that'll do it. The Raptors defeat the Magic 39-34. It was a hard-fought game, Bill.
Well, there's no question. The Raptors will emerge from this ugly game with a victory. Neither team were setting the world on fire offensively, but they managed to get a few more stops down the stretch, and that was the difference.
Thank you, Mr. Walton. It's now time to see the player of the game. Bosch was in top form. He finishes with 6 points, 9 rebounds, and he's our ESPN player of the game. Well, time for us to say goodbye. For Bill Walton, Michelle Tafoya, and me, Bob Fitzgerald, thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on ESPN.